Okay guys, I'm back with part 5 of my video. Yeah. So we're answering this question that I don't know the answer to. Caves from the Sandmud Huts. My charm increased again. Okay, so I'll go back really. Onward and forward, going to the fourth hallway. Let's see what's going on.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I don't know there, Chief. You'd have to give me some kind of evidence for that. It's kind of far-fetched.
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
I may have vaguely looked over those while listening to my headphones.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
Huh.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Interesting to say the least.
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short.
Who came up with that name? Like, what?
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
So the school really let that vague name pass through? I mean, what does this club even do on paper?
Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
What about the police?
Unfortunately, the police can't do anything during the dark hour.
Oh, yeah, well, I guess that's true.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night.
Oh.
The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users.
Sounds about right.
Which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us.
Hey now, I don't know about all that. I just want to be a normal school kid.
We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I don't know. Sure, no. Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no.
I was.
Welcome aboard.
Thanks, I guess.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room?
I guess.
I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Wait, was that a joke? It went over my head.
Hold up. Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
I don't get the joke. Help! Help me! The food. I don't think anything should happen tonight, should it?
Hi, how are you? We've met before.
I already know he's not a normal person, since he gave me the contract, which Igor showed me.
Soon the end will come.
Oh,
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
thanks for telling me. That sounds very important.
The end of everything.
Very important. So, like, can we stop that?
But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
It's the end of everything, like you just said. Now, how do we stop it?
Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power.
Indeed.
And an unusual power it is.
Oh.
A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
Hmm.
It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up.
I'll take salvation.
Do you remember when we first met?
Yes, you made me sign a life-binding contract.
I expect you to honor your commitment.
So you were in on it.
I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me.
That's not creepy at all.
Okay then. See you later.
Creepy little bastard. Over to me. Oh god, do I have to answer another question? Okay, thank god.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Don't we all?
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Uh-oh.
I'll save the details for later.
Is it
See you
good?
there.
Is it good or bad? Wait.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Well then.
Ooh,
on. Do I sense some hostility?
Oh, Junpei.
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just... Welcome back.
Thanks.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up. Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei.
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins.
You cried.
I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. Why'd you tell everybody? He didn't say anything. He was trying to help you out, man.
He said that's, completely normal in the beginning.
Okay.
Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
I know you cried. Didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. And man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Not particularly, especially.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here.
Indeed.
I'd like your undivided attention.
You have it.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour? Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa.
Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury? Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know. Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this. What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
He's a smart guy. I'll stop right here and continue on with the next video. See you guys in a second.